everybody. I'm meteorologist Ashley Smith here in the First Alert Streaming Center. And I am having problems with the computer or the monitor behind me. So it won't even turn off, which is very bizarre. So, because this is not the right graphic. As a matter of fact, it's very bizarre why this is happening. So what we're going to have to do is take the graphics full, which is fine. That's not a big deal, but just weird for me. And it was working a couple of hours ago, but now it's not. So, all right, we'll get through this. It'll be fine. Anyways, happy Christmas Eve or Festivus for those that are Seinfeld fans. You know what Festivus is. And hello, Susan. Merry Christmas. Yes, so welcome to everybody. This is unfortunate because those aren't, you can see it's from 10:30 this morning, so it's completely outdated. I'm going to have to probably unplug it, but I also don't even really know which one of these cords goes to it, so it's a kind of complicated mess back there. Maybe not a mess, it's just a little complicated. So anyways, very strange. That's never happened to me, and we've been doing this for years now. So, all right, I'll stop rambling. So beautiful weather outside right now. We do have high thin clouds, mostly dry conditions. Hello, Sarah. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, Christmas. Well, hey, it's Christmas Eve, so we're into repeating ourselves anyways. But yes, lots of sunshine across the area right now. It is going to be a pretty nice day. We do expect those as far, and you know, what's really unfortunate is that's not even accurate anymore. So I guess we'll just have to not see my face very much during this, which is also okay. But yes, we are talking about warm weather, lots of sunshine for the first part of the day today, and then we are going to see some rain very late this evening. So here's what we're alerting you now about that mild and warm weather continuing across the area. Merry Christmas, Jeff. Thank you. Hopefully everybody is getting excited for Christmas, getting ready. I still have a little bit of shopping to do, and I was going to go. My day today turned very busy very quickly, so I don't think it's going to happen today. But so that means I'm going to have to be like an actual last-minute shopper on Christmas Eve. Technically, it's not. It's. I don't have to have this gift until the day after Christmas, but yeah, that sounds so bad. It's shame on me. Okay, anyways, we are talking about that mild weather for the next several days. On and off rain chances as well, but not looking like any kind of snow chances, at least in the 7-day forecast. So scattered showers will continue. So we're going to see those clouds continue to increase throughout the day today. As far as the rain that's going to be impacting us is right now across parts of northern Missouri, parts of Iowa, all dropping off to the south. So that's what's going to be impacting us late this evening. It's not for a long time. So this is where it's moving in from. So actually, let's see if it times out properly. Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Should be in Cincinnati by about 11 p.m. So yeah, still have a ways to go before we see any of that precipitation here in the tri-state. So these are the temperatures now. So again, we have definitely warmed up from 10:30, which is, again, unfortunately, what you're looking at behind, or what you would be looking at behind me, is completely inaccurate. But yes, temperatures are climbing into the 40s across much of the area right now. So we are seeing improved conditions as far as that's concerned, and or if you like the warm weather, I should say. 42 right now at CVG, 43 at Lunken, 39 in Lebanon, 41 in Wilmington and Batavia. At CVG right now, it is 42 degrees, winds out of the southwest around 8 miles per hour. So a little bit of a wind chill, feels like 37, but, pretty comfortable considering how cold it has been lately. You know, we've been in the 30s for the past several days. We haven't had high temperatures in the 40s since, I believe, Thursday. That was the last time that we had air that was warmer than what it's going to be today. Let me actually verify that. I just looked it up a little bit ago, but I've already forgotten. But I'm pretty sure it was Thursday. Yeah, the 18th. No, that's Wednesday, wasn't it? Yeah, Wednesday. We have not been this warm since Wednesday when we were in the 40s. So it was 43 was the official high on Wednesday. So today's high temperature should be the warmest we've had since Tuesday, so in almost a week. So yeah, definitely warmer. Rocco from Syracuse says, got down to 0 last night. but they're also going to be experiencing that warm up. So that's good. Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, so yeah, a little bit of a wind chill right now. Feels like 37 degrees, but again, not terribly significant. Temperatures tonight will be dropping down through the 40s. It's going to be a mild evening for Winterfest, or maybe you're going to the Festival of Lights, Florence Y'alls, Deck the Y'alls. All of those things going to be pretty comfortable with temperatures in the 40s. Today, during the daytime hours, 45 degrees for your high temperature, gradually increasing clouds. We don't see any kind of rain until very late this evening. So here comes that rain. Rain starts to move in from the northwest. This is 9 p.m. Well, 8:30, between 8:30 and 9. Starting to see that rain in southeastern Indiana. We don't really see those showers in Cincinnati until after midnight, as early as 11 p.m. It's out of here by 5 a.m. So this is not a big deal. The rain does not last very long. Cloudy skies expected throughout the day tomorrow. So even when it's not raining, still going to be cloudy but warm. And then Wednesday, for Christmas Day, we do see those scattered showers already by 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. This is at 10 a.m. And that rain kind of northwest of Cincinnati, but kind of off and on showers expected throughout your Christmas. So it's going to be rather wet. It is not going to be a white Christmas, that's for sure. But scattered showers throughout your day on Wednesday. Kind of a wider view. Maybe you're traveling and you want to see where you may encounter some of those problems with the weather. As far as Wednesday, again, it's all rain. You don't have to worry about frozen precipitation anywhere. Thursday looks to be dry. That's the day that I'll be traveling, so it looks like I picked a good one. And then Friday, we start off dry, but the rain starts to move back into the area by Friday afternoon and evening. Scattered showers both Saturday and Sunday. Sunday could be some pockets of heavy rain, but mostly early Sunday morning, overnight Saturday into early Sunday morning. And then that rain starts to taper off on Monday, but still active weather next week. So this is New Year's Eve, December 31st, next Tuesday, and we're still looking at scattered showers. Now, it is still all rain, at least for us. But if you're traveling to the west, notice that parts of Missouri, even parts of Illinois, you're seeing some of that wintry precipitation. But for us, it looks to remain all rain until perhaps the end of next week, meaning the beginning of January. So now that we've risen above freezing, we're going to have temperatures that stay above freezing until January 3rd. And you'll see that here coming up in that beyond the 7-day forecast. Rainfall totals, anything that we get, and this is not far enough. Let me adjust this a little bit. Okay. Oh, Jeff, I feel you. I had like a full-blown cold recently. For basically the past week, and I finally feel like I'm starting to get over it. Not starting. I finally feel like I am over it, I should say. Still have like a little bit of lingering, like blowing my nose, but that's probably also just because of the weather. Okay, let's look at rainfall totals for the next week. And we'll break this down a little bit further. Hold on here a second. Okay. All right. So anything that we get Wednesday, so for Christmas Day, it's not much. 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain throughout the day on Wednesday. Then if we take this forward, there's more rain for next weekend. That's when I think we really are going to see some heavy rain, is for both Saturday and Sunday, especially next weekend. You're looking at by the time it's all said and done, anything that we get combined from now through next month. So for an entire week, you're looking at 1 inch to 1.5 inches, but most of that comes next weekend. Excuse me. Now, if you've been wanting a white Christmas, these are the chances of a white Christmas across the country. Man, I wish this monitor was working because I'd love to be able to show you this in more detail. I keep trying to use the monitor and it's not responding to touch, because it is a touch screen. It's not responding to that. It's not responding to me touching the button. Maybe I'll hold it in. Isn't that how it works? Like on your computer, you have to hold in the on off. Oh, that's not working either. This is very bizarre. Never had this trouble with this one. I know I already said that, but okay. But anyways, yes, if you do want a white Christmas and you know that you're going to have to travel, these are some of those areas. So basically where we would expect it, right? Across the New England states, the northern, basically, let's say third of the country, you have a better chance at that white Christmas. Going into, of course, Denver, parts of Colorado, even into Arizona and New Mexico and those higher elevations. Along both coastlines, it's going to be hard to do that. The East Coast, you have to go into, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Yeah, so the New England states, parts of New York along the Great Lakes region, you can encounter that white Christmas. But if we look at this kind of in a closer view for us here at home, and again, these are just historical averages. Yeah, less than a 10% chance, or between a 10 and 25% chance, I guess, around here. But as we know, we're not going to get that white Christmas here. Not this year anyways. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Jeff, I would definitely recommend the rest. When I thought that, you always hear athletes say that, like, so say your favorite player is hurt, and they say you wait until you feel like you're healed and you wait one more week. That's how I felt with the cold. It was like, I thought that I was better, so I went out and did a run, and I was not better. I should have waited one more day, because then that following day, I did feel a lot better. So they always say, once you feel better, wait one more day, or, if you're an athlete, one more game, and then get back out there. Anyways, temperatures for the next 7 days, 40s and 50s. Normal high is 41. So we are consistently above normal, even as we head into the end of the year, with those temperatures in the 50s for this weekend. Bengals are at home Saturday. It's a 4:30 game. I did not realize that, but I just assumed it was a 1 o'clock game just because we've had so many 1 o'clock games lately. Excuse me, but it is a 4:30 kickoff there Saturday at Paycor Stadium. So, yes, definitely going to see scattered showers Saturday at Paycor Stadium for the Bengals game, for tailgating, all that. And then rain continues on Sunday as well. Now, let's look ahead to that beyond the 7-day forecast as we look ahead to the first part of the year. Look at how we flip-flop this. So we end the year on a very warm note with highs in the 50s for New Year's Eve and New Year's Eve. And then New Year's Day, we're back to the 40s and then down into the 30s for the first part of the week. I was mentioning that, Perfect North is going to love this because, I would imagine that Perfect North is probably going to have to close operations here in the next couple of days because it's going to be so warm and wet, and that rain's just not going to be good for them. But if they look ahead to the first part of January, it looks excellent. Temperatures in the 30s, overnight lows in the teens and 20s. So again, we do not drop below freezing again until technically we're right at freezing the morning of the 2nd, but we don't drop below freezing until January 3rd, which is quite remarkable. We're looking at a nice long stretch of 9-10 days with temperatures above freezing starting now. Somebody asked about a white Christmas in New England. Let me do this. Let me go back to this graphic. Jeff says, I always wait. Yes. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad way to go about things, I should say. I should probably stress that. Okay, what I'm going to do here is widen this view. Let's delete that. Okay, so let's go back to now. So today, the only spots that are even seeing snow here in the country, of course, you do have some of that snow in parts of Montana. We look at some of that snow there near the Denver area, and then some lake effect snow, parts of Canada, into New York, Pennsylvania as well. So we fast forward to tomorrow morning. Yes, definitely the New England states, all the way from Maine to New York, Pennsylvania, all seeing snow. And that's it. That's it for Christmas Eve. Poor Santa. His reindeer have trained in cold weather all year, and for what? It's going to be wet, not snowy, but hey, in a lot of these areas, there's already snow on the ground, so it's okay. Those reindeer have a way to figure it all out. But then once we get to really late tomorrow night, you're starting to see that snow move in from the northwest, but the bulk of the country is not seeing much of anything. There's some rain, of course, off to the south. As we know, we'll see showers here on Wednesday. But overall, I think, especially if you're traveling by air, we have that trickle-down effect a lot of times. I think CVG is going to be okay. You're just encountering some of that rain. Some of the major hubs, look at Atlanta, totally fine. New York, totally fine. They always say that if you fly on Christmas, you get a bit of a deal. So, hey, not a bad idea for sure. And then, yeah, here's the day after Christmas. That's the day I'm traveling. It looks like I'll be just fine. No kind of threat of precipitation. And then we see that rain move in again for Friday and into the weekend. So I think this person was specifically asking about New Jersey. Will New Jersey get a white Christmas? My daughter is there for Christmas. So Susan was asking. So yeah, I mean, let's see, no snow until perhaps Tuesday morning. We do see a little bit of that snow there in New Jersey, but then they warm up and it changes over to rain by Tuesday afternoon. So no, I don't think they're going to have a white Christmas, unless depends on, I guess, what the snow depth is right now, how much snow they already have on the ground, if that's going to melt away. That was fun, actually, to look at. Now I have a better idea of kind of the wide view across the country. Okay. All right, let's go back to the 7-day, beyond the 7-day, and we'll wrap this thing up with a nice little bow. I have to go get ready for the afternoon shows. I'll be doing the 3 and 4 this afternoon. So here's that 7-day forecast. Highs in the mid to upper 40s for the next several days, climbing into the 50s by the end of the week and into the weekend. Very warm, but several chances for rain, especially you're going to see that rain scattered on Christmas Day. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, widespread rain. Could be heavy at times on Sunday as well. And then here's, as we look ahead to the beginning of January, still kind of much of the same. And then we do cool off by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, the 2nd and 3rd, with highs back down into the 30s. You're welcome, Susan. Okay. Whoops, what am I doing here? Okay. I think that's all that I have for you guys right now. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll be back here with 19 at noon tomorrow, and I'll be on the air as well. But if I don't, have a very Merry Christmas. Yes, and I'll be, but again, I'll be back on today at 3 and 4. And Chief Meteorologist Steve Horsemeyer will be back at 5 and 6, and have your streaming show at 7:15. All right, guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you later today or tomorrow.